beautiful darlings, and welcome back to my channel. This is your friendly neighborhood pet lady coming to you live from the glowing sea. Woo! I'm trying so much not to sneeze, and it's not working out very well because it's threatening to come out. And I hate when I have to sneeze, and we are filming and up and rolling. Yeah. That's one time when I don't want to sneeze. Or if I'm sick, then I don't want to sneeze either because I don't want to make other people sick. So, yeah. Well, ramblings. You know what, guys? I think I'm gonna like this new laptop thingy, despite it being an older model, because this lady ain't got much coin. But either way, it's still a nice little thing. It's not as heavy as my old laptop, which is kind of nice. So if I have to take it with me, it's not gonna weigh a ton of brick and break my bloody back. Even though it wouldn't, but let me just say my joints are weird. I have hypermobile joints, and they're not just hyper. I can overextend my entire body, okay? And let me just tell you, it's not as fun as it sounds. Trust me, it's not. Which means that my joints tend to go, well, they tend to pop out of their normal position. So I gotta put them back. And the sinew and the muscle tissues that surround the joints, you know, normal and anatomy thingy, that aspect is not happy. So most people, when they are hypermobile, it only affects a certain parts of the body and not the entire body. So yeah, so even though I'm trying to be careful with how I do things and what I do, and I still do things I shouldn't do. Don't tell my doctor, okay? Because my doctor wouldn't be happy with me. Let's just say that. But I gotta live too, right? So what are we doing? Oh, we are doing the next room. That's right. Almost forgot already. In my little space, it's still Monday. And I'm still getting used to having a shiny new thing that doesn't try to commit suicide or say, "Nyeh." Oh, didn't that say kitchen? I think it did. Do we want to take an entire unit? Yeah. Let's just grab an entire unit. Yes, I'm carrying too much and cannot run. That's fine by me, because I don't intend on running anywhere. Except for running late. I know. Bad humor. I am aware. But I'm also not gonna apologize for it. Like one of my favorite people of all time would say, suffer. And I'm gonna tell you the same. I don't care. Suffer, 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 suffer. Except I do care that this thing is gonna jump. That's gonna piss me off. But we also need to finagle this shite a tiny bit. Don't you jump on me. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be pissed. There. Okay, you can have dessert. That's fine. Not quite. Wow, the hitbox on this thing is ridiculous. Almost as bad as the fighting cabinet. Almost. Can I live with this? And the answer would be, yeah. I actually can. That's okay with me. Then, my darlings, we need a thing to cook food on, which is a stove. And we are going with this one. Because it needs to blend in with the cabinet, I think. And this part is kind of finicky, but it can be done. Done it before, we can do it again. A lot of time you don't have to use place anywhere, but I like to have it activated. So if and when I do get tired of finagling around, I can still just plop it in. Now where did you go? There. But you don't want to go where you're supposed to go. Okay, that's fine. But you're still gonna go. Yes, you are. There. Yes. And we're gonna give it a second. We're gonna put it in a time out. Like a naughty kid. I saw you. I did see you. And you did want to go. I know you did. But you're probably gonna be an a-hole about it, aren't you? There. You're good? You're good. Great. See? That already changes it up a whole lot. And we got the sink by the window. It's all kind of cozy. Yeah. And we got a nice little bathtub. This is not terrible. I can live with this. I know, it's not me who is gonna live with it. It's my servers. See, little tidbit, find a chair who has a back on it. Then find the position you want it to face. Yeah? Then you can choose the chair that you want. Me, I want that. This one. And the one. There we go. And then we still got room here to do it yourself. Your shelf. There we go. Do it yourself. In there. But until then, we also do need a dining table. Don't we? Should we give them this monstrous big one? Yeah, sure, why not? Put it right here by the window. And then we can finagle in some curtains afterwards, yeah? Or should we do it like this? By this window? No. You know what? There. And once again, don't put it absolutely straight. Otherwise it would seem a tiny bit too perfect, and a tiny bit too perfect doesn't seem believable. Trust me. And I know, OCD people, this is gonna bug the living shite out of you, and it's bugging me too, but I also do know if I were to look at this without my OCD screaming at me, would I think this was a believable area for people to have dinner, breakfast, lunch, if everything looked perfect? No, because then I would think there was a bunch of datas living there. Not that that wouldn't be interesting and kind of fun, but yeah. You catch my drift. Like for instance, I had a nice little try creating some nice gluten-free pizza. Not just for myself, but you know. I cook. Yeah? And I bake. And I know some of you beautiful people on the other side of the screen, yeah, you guys at home, might not tolerate gluten very well. Yeah? Which absolutely sucks, because that means you have to be very careful about food in general. Yeah? Because in a lot of food products there might be hidden gluten, and you gotta be so careful about it. I get that. But that doesn't mean I don't wanna create something delicious for people who might have a intolerance to gluten. Because I absolutely do, because I believe in people should be able to have the food that they would want to eat. I love a good pizza. Who doesn't? And if you say you don't like pizza, there's something very wrong with you. Or maybe you only had the bad frozen kind and not even the good frozen kind. Then I would slightly be more understanding, yeah? What am I out of? Oh, for crying out loud, we are out of steel, people. Sucks. Not even halfway through the video and I run out of steel. Then it's a good thing I can create my own shipment. I love that I'm able to do that. So I don't have to leave the glowing sea, travel to Diamond City, find that very, very angry lady who thinks everybody is a synth. Yeah? You know which lady I'm talking about, don't you? But yeah, I had to play around with some gluten-free flour. I don't even want to call it flour, because the consistency of the dough, once you had everything combined, was more like let's see. bit more like a pie dough, actually. So I had to approach it a tiny bit differently than I would a normal dough. And I hate using that word at all, but you catch my meaning, right? And if you don't, I'm sorry. Oh, come on. Give me my workshop. Thank you. Trying to navigate two screens at the same time, and on one screen it looks like one thing, on the other screen it looks different. Okay, it looks absolutely different. But yeah, I did manage to make a gluten-free pizza that tastes delicious. But now comes the hard part. I have to translate those weird flour types from Danish into English. But I think I'm gonna end up with some words that doesn't match, to be honest. And if that's the case, I'm gonna go flour hunting again on Friday, because I'm not giving up. There should be a approachable way for people with gluten intolerance to get pizza. Or just a normal bread roll, for crying out loud, without having to pay a fucking fortune. And if I can create a franken dough that people can create at home using pantry staples, then I think we're onto something. And the best part is I'm gonna do that for free for you. And once again, I'm not tooting my bloody own horn, because you guys know I don't like doing that. And of course, I do like to get a compliment when somebody says, "Hey, awesome belt." I'm like, "Thank you, that's sweet of you." Even though, I still got that doubting voice that says, "Yeah, right. Okay, whatever." But yeah. So that's another little side project for my part, so to speak. I'm trying to make Ritten happy, so she can create some delicious pizza on her own in her own wonderful kitchen without emptying out her bank account. Because Ritten is amazeballs. Well, I think so. She might disagree, but yeah. And she works hard, that poor thing. She really does. And that's why I think even more so that she deserves to be able to cook up some delicious food. Well, in my opinion, everybody deserves that, but I'm just using Ritten as a beautiful example, because like I said, I think she's amazing. And I'm not just saying that because she's a fellow YouTuber. And I love watching her videos, don't tell her. Oh, the red ones. Do we like those better than the white ones? Hang on, let's see. Yep. Oh, no, they are not red. They're orange. I like those better. The white ones are beautiful, don't get me wrong, but they look so sterile combined with the white wall. And yeah, it was a bit more like a hospital. And this building is not a hospital. You know, I think we have to find a corner to put in a clinic. Just a teeny one. With a dummy bed. The bed doesn't have to be functional because it's just gonna be for me, really. But I think it would be a nice spot to be able to create some stim packs and, you know, that kind of thing. Line them up. There we go. Okay. Oh, that wall is for the shelving, yeah? But we got a tiny bit of a wall piece here. And there. That we can put some knickknacks on. And some pictures. Most definitely pictures. Okay, maybe not pictures, posters. Let's put up some comic book posters, yeah? I love this one. Not only because of the flying dinosaur, but yeah. I know, it's not really what it is, but I like the colors on that one. Just like this one from Robco Fun. It also got some beautiful colors on it. See, that helped already. Since we kept the furnishings and the kitchen pretty neutral. And we do have an accent wall. But again, that was more because I liked the color. To be honest. I wonder. You know what, guys? We're gonna have a little play around, shall we? This one is purple, yeah? It doesn't look purple to me. It looks more like pink. Can we resize you? What for reset and says +5? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. That's the ticket. Look at that. But I'm still gonna argue that is not purple, that is pink. But that's a-okay with me. That's red. Oh, blue. Gotta have blue too. So let's get this sucker on there. And say +5, yeah? And now we're gonna exit. And then we're gonna scoochie. Or is it lined up okay? It is actually sitting okay. Huh, would you look at this? Okay. I'm not mad at this. But before we go, we really do need to put in those shelvings because the rest is gonna be tiny decorations here, there, everywhere kind of thing. So The last big thing is gonna be the shelving from Do It Yourself. I love this mod so much. And I had a tiny bit of play around with this too on my other build. Yes, I do multiple builds at a time. Not that I get bored with one particular build, but because I like doing more than one thing. Would you please just behave and snap in the normal way, please? Do I have to force you? Hang on. There. Well, I turned the snap. This is annoying, but that's fine. And sometimes you have to do it a couple of times because it's being a knob. And see, it's not lined up perfectly because, like I said, it's being a knob. Again, it really does want to snap the wrong way, and I don't want it to snap the wrong way. This is bloody annoying. But I'm not going to fight it too much. Now, let's see if we can't get this in the right way. Please? Thank you. Jeebus. Well, sometimes you just gotta finagle it. Even though it's super duper annoying. And these people don't get any ammunition in the kitchen. But we can use some of the shelving for books. Oh dear. That's gotta be a first for me. Hang on. Well, we could actually put in a console table. Or use this tiny shelf as a console table. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. That's something I haven't done. Why not? Now, can I please get my books in the right way? No. Okie dokie. Let's borrow that chair. Go to settings quickly. Thank you. Put that stupid snapping back on. Yes, it's useful in many instances, don't get me wrong, but in some, it's pretty gosh dang annoying. And we are just gonna mix it up a tiny bit. See, now the decorations we can put up there, yeah? And food items. Down there. There. Now what? See? Gardening. Well, that's gotta be... Let's put the gardening stuff up top. Kitchen, yeah. There. And then we got one more shelf. We got two. No, they are not getting ammo in here. And then some Nuka-Cola up there. That helped already. I know, we're not done, but we're already building some character in here. And it's not looking too shabby. Well, let's make sure we have this somewhat over the table. And then we can put in some different lights in the kitchen, I think. Then we're gonna scoot milk good. This one? Yeah. And let's grab you. Not the whole tie. Oh. Phew. There we go. I think that's better. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. Lights. What else do we have that is fun? This one is nice, but not for this ceiling. For this ceiling, it's not gonna work. But that doesn't mean we can't give them neon lights, does it? And then we can grab some of those little nice spotlights. And do some focusing lights, so to speak. Okay, where on earth is the normal one? I really gotta stop using that word. No such thing. Not there's no such thing as a spotlight, but no such thing as normal. Okay? Let's just go to the other tab. I'm probably just not seeing them. That wouldn't surprise me. But I don't want to be scrolling like forever and ever either. See now, if we put you there and find a nice little spot here for you. Yeah. Now the question is, can we hide one up here? Pointing that way. Somewhat. How's that? Sort of okay. There we go. That helped. And now it looks a tiny bit more cozy. Also, I'm not mad at this. Well, this is starting to look like a home. And see, once we get in a typing machine and... Oh, already? Nice! Oh, I have to go hunting later. But yeah. Let's take a look-see as if we are just getting here. Haven't seen a thing. La 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 la. Ooh, I'm tired. Oh, la la la. Yes. That looks nice and inviting. And once again, like I said, we get some flowers, some knickknacks. Oh, this is gonna be good. I'm not mad at this. And we need a tiny rock here. If I forget to next time, so please remember to tell me, because I'm pretty gosh dang sure I'm gonna forget this. And then next time I think we should figure out what to do here. Like I said, I really do think we need to find some walls that sort of kind of goes in here. If you got any suggestions on how we can do that without destroying this beautiful roofline, and where I hopefully can keep the beams, but that would be nice. So, but yes, it's taking shape, darlings. What do you think? And scooch in a tiny fireplace here, maybe? I think we should. And something bold on that one. And those wooden thingies really do look like curtain rods. Nice. Okie dokie. So, there we are. Hi, that's kind of me. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will catch you in the next one, where we hopefully will get some more decorations in here too. It's still looking a tiny bit flat, but it's taking shape. It's starting to look a bit more homey, which is the point. So yeah, catch you catch you later. And if you're new, subscribe. Hello. Hit that bell and hit the like button, please. Or the dislike button. But I hope the like button, to be honest. But yeah. Leave me a comment. Come say hi. join my Discord. Other social media links will be linked in the description box with the link to my Discord. Feel free to feel free to join. It doesn't cost you a thing, okay? So that's it. Later.